Hello, how are you, Nee? Hello, Nee, how are you? Hello, Nee, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, welcome to the class, Nee. So it looks like the connection was not working fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear it happens to you today. So it's gonna be a good time to start our class now. Can you see me? I'm not able to see your face in the webcam.
I
Okay,
can see the camera.
now it's better. So hi, Nee, how are you?
I'm good.
Fantastic. That sounds very good. So now, Nee, we are going to start our class. Let me just send a message. Okay, Nee, welcome to the class. I would like to ask you, I want to ask you, do you remember what we talked about in our last class?
Mm,
So, do you remember the previous lesson? Like likes, cameras, action.
yeah, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about films, all right, like movies and all
Yeah.
that. And you told me about like some movies, all right, that you liked, all right, like movies that you know. And do you remember something else about the class, about the last one, the last class?
Mm, no.
No, okay. So okay, well, let me just refresh. So in the last class, we were talking about okay, this lesson we were describing like different types of movies, like historical movies, comedy, romantic comedy, history movie, and different types of movies or films. I'm sorry. Well, we here say movies, all right? That is
Yeah.
films. Different types of films, all right? And we categorize the type of films. We also learned, especially the different types of films there are, and so many things. So today we have a lesson that is a little bit related. It's related to the previous lesson. It's a little bit related. So I going to share my screen. Let me know if you are able to see it. Second. Let me see. Can you see my screen?
Mm, mm, yeah. Yes, I
Okay,
can see.
perfect, fantastic. It's this one. Okay, give me a second. It's just loading.
Your mic. Can you turn on the mic?
I'm so sorry. The mic was off. Sorry about that. So it was our last class, Ni. So we were talking about all this vocabulary. So there we saw all of these movies, and I clearly remember that the movie you remembered or the film you remember was this one. Am I correct? Can you hear me, Ni? Okay, could you were you able to listen to me?
Mm, yeah.
Okay, so I remember that previously you told me. Okay, I remember that you told me that your favorite movie was this one, the number four.
Yeah.
It was an animated film, but we mentioned like different types of movies. Can you read them?
Can you speak late?
Okay, can you read the previous vocabulary?
Okay. Action film.
Okay,
An animated film.
okay,
Comedy. Disaster film.
disaster film. That's right.
Documentary film.
That is correct.
Historical drama. Horror film. Musical. Romantic comedy.
Correct.
Science fiction film. Thriller. War film. Western.
Okay, that is correct. And also some expressions that we learned in our previous class, some phrases. Here we have some phrases that we learned in our previous class, such as I am not a big fan of. Okay. What is the other one?
I really don't like.
I really don't like. And the other one?
I quite like.
That is correct. And the other one, I'm not really into. Do you know what it means? Like, I'm not really into.
Yes, it means I don't like.
Yeah, it's like you are not interested. You are not like, that is not as appealing for you as it is supposed to be. Like something is not as appealing as it is supposed to be for you. You are not interested. That's right. Then we have RK, and then you have I can't stand. So what is that for you? I can't stand. So I can't stand is like you are not like shifting to something. Okay.
Okay.
So now we are going to continue with a new lesson. Allow me just 1 second to go ahead. Okay, today we are having a very nice topic that is especially grammar. So, and today we are going to talk about comparatives and superlative. Have you ever have you ever heard about that before? Comparative. What comes to your mind?
Uh,
S-
mm,
Any idea? Comparative.
no.
Okay, so as the word says, comparative, those are pretty much the way how we compare things. For example, if I want to say that Ni is more intelligent than somebody else, or if I want to say, for example, that Ni is the most intelligence of the English class. All right, so we're going to use the comparative, or we are going to use the superlative. Let me show you here. I will show you. So look at here. So this is what we are going to do here. So I am going to show you something before I read before we read the lesson. Let me just go back. Can you see this word here?
Yes.
Okay, the word biggest. Do you understand the word biggest?
Yes.
Biggest, which is, for example, if you are big, then there is somebody that is bigger, but there will be another one that will be the biggest. All right. And then
Yes.
with this, we call this it is well known as the superlative. So then after that, later I'm gonna show you the comparative. I want you to help me reading this test. I am gonna ask you to help me reading it. So the first exercise, we are going to do the following. We are going to read the test about Kyra Knightley, and we are going to. I want you to tell me how many of her films are mentioned. So you can go ahead now, if you could, please. So you can start from here.
Kyra.
Yeah, I would like you to read it. I would like you to help me read it. Let's see what's happened here. But not only read it, not only read it, also to analyze.
Yeah. Kyra Knightley rose to fame when she started in Private of the Caribbean, the
Pirates,
biggest film
pirates.
pirate of the Caribbean, the
Okay,
biggest film of 2003. She
that's
is
right.
one of the most beautiful actresses in
Actresses,
Hollywood.
a plural.
Actresses,
That's right.
yeah, in Hollywood, and also one of the
Wow.
richest and most critics agree that she is one of the best actresses in the world. She has started not only in blockbusters like Period
Pirates.
Pirates, but also in more serious films, some such as Astroman, and in funnier films such as Love Actually.
Okay, atonement. And okay, so let me ask you something new here. So the question is, how many of her films are mentioned? You can count like one, two, three, and tell me how many films we can see here in this test that have been mentioned. Okay, so I see the connection is
No,
fluctuating. Okay,
sorry, my internet is not good today.
yeah, no, don't worry about it. That's no problem. What I'm
Uh,
gonna do, just in case, Nee, as I see that the internet is not like working, as it is supposed to be. Once I finish with this one, just in case, all right, just in case, I am going to give you the homework in advance, today's homework. So this way, if something happens with your connection, you may have your assignment for the next week. Do you understand?
Yes.
If something happens, I hope that it doesn't happen. All right. Let's see here. So, how many films are mentioned?
Mm, two film.
Okay. And can you tell me the names of those two films?
Your first name is Art Norman,
Okay.
and the last one Love Actually.
Okay. Perfect. So, let's continue. And okay. So, here we are going to see this. Look at this. This is what I was talking to you right now about. So, see this. Here we are having this knee. So what we are going to do, okay, is to read the test again and underline the comparative and superlative, then complete the table. Let me just show you one of them. Let me just show you this table. I am gonna use one of them so that you can see here. Okay, so you have the word rich. You know what is rich, right?
Yes.
Rich, somebody that has a lot of money. And also when you say that, when you are going to compare, you say, for example, do you know Lionel Messi? Leo Messi,
Yes.
the footballer? For example, do you know Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yeah, I know him.
Okay, if you want, well, I'm sorry about the Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. I know they are good friends. For example, if I say Messi Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo is richer, all right, is richer. Cristiano Ronaldo is richer than Leo Messi. So I'm gonna use richer as a comparative, as a superlative, comparative. I'm sorry, but if I wanna say that Cristiano Ronaldo, okay, is the richest, look at this. Let me use the chat box. I'm going to use the chat. Can you see the chat?
Yes.
Look at here. Leo Messi, okay, Leo Messi is, or Cristiano Ronaldo is richer than Leo Messi. But what if I say that that is the comparative? So we are saying richer than, okay? So that's the comparative. But what I am gonna divide this, look at here. But if I say, all right, Cristiano Cristiano Ronaldo is the richest footballer. Cristiano Ronaldo is the richest footballer. What am I saying? That is the superlative. So if I say to you, Cristiano Ronaldo is the richest footballer, what am I saying?
Mm, you,
I am saying, if I say, for example, look at here. In the first sentence, I say, can you see the chat?
yes.
If I say Cristiano Ronaldo is richer than Leo Messi, so I'm saying that Cristiano Ronaldo has more money, okay? Has more money than Lionel Messi, than Leo Messi, okay? Which means that he has more money. I'm comparing their economical condition. However, if I say Cristiano Ronaldo is the richest, can you see here we have the adjective rich? Can you see here? We just add to it. Let me show you. We just add this est. You say rich here, right? Send you add this richest. You are saying that Cristiano Ronaldo is the footballer that has more money among all the footballers. All right, he is the one that has the economical power. He's the wealthiest. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so now look at here. So that's pretty much what we are going to do. So would you mind reading back again the test just one more time? Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, can you read it again? So you are going to find the superlative. If you want, I can give you like 2 minutes or 1 minute. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes so that you can find the superlative. For example, look at the first one. This is the superlative here, biggest. So here you're going to find the superlative and the comparative. Normally they're going to use than. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. It's gonna be okay for you.
No, I can do now.
Okay, so let me see how you do it.
Yes. Biggest. Mm, most beautiful.
That's right. Well done.
Uh, most critics.
Let me see. Most beautiful. Okay. The most beautiful. Okay.
Yes. The best artist.
Okay. Let me see. Most critics. Okay. Let me see. The best. That is right. I think you also jumped one of them. Also, we find the richest. So you can continue.
More serious.
Let me see. Oh, more serious. More serious. Well done. Fantastic. You did a great job. Fantastic. You are so smart. I can see that you do it very well. So now that you read that, so let's see here. Let's go to the chart. So let's continue. So now we are going to complete this. So we have the first one that is richest. Then we have the second, big, bigger, and
Biggest.
biggest. That's right. Funny.
Funnier.
That's right. And the the funniest. All right. So long adjectives. So we have serious and then
More serious.
more serious. That is correct. Well done. Fantastic. We have beautiful. We have the more beautiful. And then after this,
The most beautiful.
amazing. You're amazing. Well done. Good job. Let me see. We have okay. Here there is something I want to make emphasis on. I want you to focus on that. So those are irregular adjectives. All right, they change their structure. You are not gonna say like you are not going to add more or the most. They have like it's like the word change. All right, the word changes. Here you have good. You have good, and then after that, what is the superlative of good?
The best.
the comparative, I'm sorry, the comparative is
Better.
better, and the
Better.
superlative, that is the better. I mean the best. The comparative, better, and the superlative, this
The
one,
best.
the best. That is correct. So there you have good. All right. Look at here. Can you see my hands?
Yeah.
Look at here. Okay, good. All right. Best. Look at here. And the better. All right. So never forget it. Good, best, and the best. Or better. Good, better, the best. So we have this one. We have bad. This is another one. Bad. What is the comparative?
Worst.
Worse than. It's gonna be worse, or you can say worse than. And what is the superlative?
The worst.
The worst. Like you say, wow, Tisha Alexis had a good microphone, but now he has the worst. I'm just joking. This is the best of the best. this is the this is the best. All right. So let's continue. Ni. So look at the here. So now what we are going to do is the following. We are going to write sentences comparing the two films, all right, in the chart. So we're going to use the comparative form of the adjectives below and then, like for example, let me see. For example, this person is shorter than the other one. So you're going to use then to compare. So do you think you can do like at least three sentences right now? Do you understand the exercise, Ni?
Yes.
Okay. Or would you like me to repeat again?
No.
Okay, perfect. So I'm not gonna ask you because of the time. I'm not going to ask you to do all of them, but I will really like you at least. I will really like you to write at least three sentences. Will that be okay for you?
Dry or
Or say it. You can
say.
say it. You can say it, but
Yeah.
then later you write it. All right. So
Yes.
I can see it. So can you tell me three sentences?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, Star Trek mm, was more popularity than up in the A.
Okay. You say Star Trek was more popular.
Mm, yeah.
Let me see. What if you say Star Trek? Maybe you can use in this way. Star Trek was more popular than. Let's see. Let's just go back. Let's look back because we are going to use the previous films. Look at here. We can use these films to make the comparisons. We can use, for example, let's say blockbusters was more popular than, for example, pirates. For example, just an example. You know what I mean? So we can use movie of this to compare. Okay. For example, a blockbuster was more popular than, for example, Love Actually. Just an example. You know what I mean? Like you can use like this to compare. So look at here. Okay. So here we are having two movies. We are having a Star Trek and we have Up in the Air. We are only having those two movies or those two titles. So then you can also compare here. You can compare the rates of popularity, the violence, the entertainment, the love, the fear factors. So there is going to give you a number. And by that, okay, with that said, you will notice which one is or either more popular, more violent, more entertaining, and the ones that you love the most, all right? The one that people are maybe laughing the most or laugh the most, or fake factors, the one that they may feel afraid the most. So you can go ahead now and say it, Nee.
Mm, yes.
Okay, so you can repeat the other one, like popular. Like, for example, Star Trek, say the one that you just mentioned,
Star Trek was um,
or you can say
popular.
is. No, no problem. Is or was. That's okay. Whatever you think, that's fine.
Star Trek is popularitier
Okay, it's
than Up in the Air.
okay. Star Trek's more popular than
Than Up in the Air.
okay, that up in the air. That is correct. Well done. So let's continue. Another one. You can use any of these words. Okay, Nick, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so let's see. What about the number two? Yeah, you can tell me another one.
Star Trek is more violent than Up in the Air.
Okay, a Star Trek is more violent. Okay, it's more violent than up in the air. Well, that could be a nice example. So then what I'm gonna do here, what we are going to do, we are not going to cover all of them because of the time. So we are gonna pass to the next exercise.
Okay.
So for example, there you can see some examples of here you can see some examples. Just to show you real quick. So we did it randomly. For example, Star Trek was duller than Up in the Air. Okay, Up in the Air was more interesting than Star Trek. So there you have we have some examples. But you did it very well. You did it fantastic. So look at here. So Nee, we are going to do exercise number 4. So this is what we are going to do here. So we are going to complete the chat room test. So we are having like a chat room, all right? Like if you're chatting to somebody else, and then we are going to complete the exercise. But what is that we are going to do here? We are going to use the comparative or the superlative form of the adjective in brackets. Do you understand?
Yes.
Here we go. Okay, so I am gonna help you with the reading, and when I read, then then I'm gonna pause, and you are going to say the answer. Okay, so here we go. Mad about films. All right, join in the chat. James Cameron, director of Avatar. Okay, Sam 74. In my opinion,
Mm, better.
Director in
Pages.
direct.
The pages.
Okay, let's see. The best. The best director
Uh,
in Hollywood. All right. Gaps. So I will say blank. When I say blank, that means that you will go ahead and answer with the right answer. You will reply with the right answer. Blank. Nick, can you hear me?
yes.
Okay, we are back. I'm so glad. So what I cannot do is to see your face. Can you see me? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, so we stayed in number two. Okay,
Mm,
so you say the first one. We say the first one was the best. The second is,
better.
let's see here. Let's see, better. Well done, better than George Lucas. Who? Film freak. Okay, he directed. He directed Star Wars. Oh, I think Cameron's films are.
More entertaining.
Let me see. More entertaining. Amazing. More entertaining than Lucas, but maybe Lucas is
The most successful.
more, more,
No.
more, yeah, more successful at the cinema. Avatar, I love Avatar. I love Avatar. Okay, Avatar was Avatar was disappointing. That's so terrible to me. Avatar was good to me. Avatar was disappointing. Is definitely Cameron's
Mm, more predictable.
most most predictable, right? Most predictable.
The most.
Okay, most. All right. Can you see? Like the most or most predictable, right? The most or most predictable, and this one
Mm, to this.
that is correct. Well done, Tourist. Film Cameron is overrated. Overrated. So let's see here. Overrated. Are we Sam 74? Are we talking about the sound film? Avatar is his
Most creeping.
most gripping film yet. Well done. Fred Star. Now let's continue with Fred Star. Okay. I agree with Sam 74. Cameron's
Uh, Most talented.
the most talented. Correct. The most talented. So the most talented director in Hollywood. Name a blank
Mm, Scarier.
scarier. A scarier film that aliens
More
a
moving.
blank. Sorry.
More moving.
More moving. Fantastic. You're amazing. More moving one than Titanic or a
Mm, More uh, more spectacular.
more spectacular. Okay, more spectacular than Avatar. Most spectacular one, more more spectacular one than Avatar. So here, let me see. So let me see what time is it. I think we are running a little bit out of time. So this is what we are going to do. Do you think you can do this one, or would you like me to give you this one as a homework, Nee? What is your
Mm, I can do this one.
Okay, let's do this one. So obviously you're gonna write it, but I would like you to send me. I'm gonna give you my email, so you can send me this as a homework. Okay.
Okay.
So let's do the let's do it. All right. We are going to use the superlative adjectives. Okay. Number one. So you see here the example. Who's the most talented actor in the world? Okay. So number two. What is number two?
What is the most moving film that you have ever seen?
That you ever seen? That you ever that you ever seen? Well done. So next one. Number three.
Who is the most beautiful actress in the world?
Who is the most beautiful actress in the world? That is correct. Okay. Number four.
Mm, what is the Julius program on TV?
What is the tallest program on TV? That is correct. So let's see here. The next. I'm sorry. Number five.
Uh, who is
Yeah. Who is?
the
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be who is because the other part is missing. Look at here. Number four. Number five. Who is the? In this case, who is? You can use who is. Yeah, because we are missing a part here. I'm sorry about that. So
who
which
is the worst actor in the world?
that is correct. Who is the worst actor in the world? Okay, so number six.
Who is the best looking actor in the world?
Okay, I think that is this one is gonna be who is the most good looking actor in the world.
Okay.
So just keep this in mind. Let me see. Let me just go back. Number seven.
What is the scariest film that you have ever seen?
Okay. Number eight. What?
What is the funniest comedy on TV?
Fantastic. That is correct. What is the scariest film that you ever seen? And what is the funniest comedy on TV? So, so now we are going to practice to end up to wrap up. We are going to practice this conversation. Okay. I want you to help me with the conversation. You can start.
In your opinion, who is the most talented actor in the world?
In my opinion, the most talented actor in the world is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Do you know Dwayne Johnson, The Rock? The
I
the the
remember I have ever heard this name, but I don't remember.
Yeah, he used to be a wrestler in the WWE.
Uh,
Dwayne Johnson. He was work actually one of the movies he used to work for was Fast and Furious. Okay? And what about you? Let me ask you. What is the most moving film you ever seen? Nee.
moving film.
Yeah, like the film that it was most more popular that you see like more movement of people trying to see that film.
Uh,
You can tell me the ones of your preference. Do you remember any film?
no.
Or maybe the one you remember, the animated movie?
Uh,
You don't remember
Ghost
any?
maybe.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you something. In your opinion, in case that you know one, just in case you know one, who do you think is the most beautiful actress in the world? Any
I don't
idea?
know.
Any idea? I am gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you one of my that I consider is one of the most beautiful actress. In my opinion, was before not now. Angelina Jolie. I don't know if you know her, but you can Google it. So
I
then
don't know her.
you can Google it, Angelina Jolie. So so we have finished with our lesson. Incredibly, we have finished despite the internet issues. So I am going to give you homework. What is the homework? You're gonna do the exercise number 5 in your book. Remember, this is lesson number 4. I mean, unit number 4, lesson 2. So you're gonna do this exercise. I don't know if you managed to do that. Okay, in your book, you're going to go to the lesson number 2, unit number 4. This is that. Remember, that is the unit: grammar, comparative, and superlative. Try to find this in your English book, and then complete all the exercises of the unit. I am going to give you my email, so you send me if you can send me the picture, I will really appreciate it. Look at here. So my email is lic dot Alexis Joseph at gmail.com. See this. Okay.
Yeah. My homework is the workbook.
Yeah. There you can send me the pictures of the photo of your homework.
Okay.
So for the homework, let me write it. Homework. And then this way, so I'm gonna be checking your assignment. So Nee, I want it was very nice to have you in the class today. I'm so happy about your effort, and I wish you a fantastic rest of the day, of the night, of course. Well, see you next class, Nee.
Yeah. See you next time.
Goodbye. See you
Goodbye.
next. Have a
Goodbye.
good weekend.